Fala galera, tudo tranquilo? Aqui é o Cloud, e estamos de volta com o segundo episódio de No Rest for the Wicked. Se você curtiu o primeiro episódio, se prepare, porque hoje a aventura continua com ainda mais ação e desafios. Lembrando que esse é um RPG de ação incrível, desenvolvido pela Moon Studios e totalmente legendado. Se você é novo por aqui, não se esqueça de se inscrever, ativar o sininho para receber notificações dos próximos vídeos e deixar seu like e comentário. Bora pro vídeo e vamos juntos desbravar esse mundo impressionante.
Be careful, Lara. Someone's coming.
A serum. Forgive my father. He mistook you for one of the risen.
If you make for Sacrament, there are worse things than bandits up ahead. A great beast is loose in these glades.
They say it used to be a mare. I wanted to go after it, but father says...
Father says the torn are not to be trifled with. And he's right.
I don't fear the pestilence any more than a wild boar. One day, they'll sing songs about my skill with the bow.
I'd prefer you alive to sing them yourself, daughter.
I don't fear the pestilence any more than a wild boar.
I'd prefer you alive.
You're welcome to our fire as long as you're here. I'll keep it tended for you. We both know what it's like to be lost in the woods. And all you can think about is a warm meal.
State your business. Quickly. Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Warrick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My god. You're Serum. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. Serum, in the flesh and on our island. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the rookery. Welcome to Sacrament. Sacrament's gates are always open to those in need, or those who keep her safe. Help yourself to our food and shelter.
But leave the ale to me.
You felled that beast
Never
outside
wanted
the
to
city.
see him like that.
Well done, Sarah. That was a mighty battle you fought to get here. I saw the whole thing. You should be proud. But there's another battle raging inside the city. Against a beast with no face. Cannot be killed. Savor. Have you heard of it? It's choking the life from Sacrament as we speak. And no one can stop it.
You hacked your way to our gates without a moment's thought. Our hero, everyone! Our hero has come! Butchering their way through what's left of our friends, our family, our children. He was a man. They all were.
The rookery is just up ahead. You might have carved your way through Darak's forces near the coast, but the Risen always have something else up their sleeve. Maybe that torn thing you put out of its misery was their doing. Some sadistic scheme. Maybe they're already inside the gates. Good thing my eyes are wide and my wits sharp. Now move along, get to the rookery. Can't you see I'm on duty?
First the tavern, and then me husband. Oh, God's reach, what now? Me inn's nothing but cinders, and me husband went venturing down to the shallows and never returned. Oh, but no, that ain't enough suffering to put on these shoulders. Now I got to deal with some outsider trampling over my livelihood. Can you rebuild me tavern? Can you find that soup for brains cooker married? No? Well, in that case, we got doors on all sides now. Kindly choose one.
Better hear the back and tear.
Are you feeling ill, stranger?
Needs to get me old seat back. Oh well. Caroline's saving me table, I know. Just until she has enough coppers to rebuild her. Should be any day now.
People ask why I leave.
I fear Galen lost to the sickness, but I haven't given up hope for the rest of our fair isle.
Not a good last year was better than this, but still shite. I had one pumpkin out of 14 survive. Do you believe that?
So much past, and so much present.
Have you been written from whispers?
I don't hear it roaring.
Are you my death?
Smaller every year.
If you make for the rookery...
These are my scissors?
No, these are my scissors.
Shh! A customer.
Mary
Read about it,
Weather,
Mary Weather. Tailor's at your service. Mary, we agreed. My name goes first.
No, Mira. I remember we decided I go first.
Fine.
We'll
Just
settle
this
this later.
It's the serum. Here, over here. Is it really true you killed the creature at the gate? As serum and sacrament, and my smithy no less. Well, Fillmore's smithy. I'm just his apprentice, Will. Wait, Fillmore. On your way to Sacrament, did you encounter a blacksmith? He went out beyond the wall and hasn't come back. I hope he's all right.
Why cut and slice when you can burn and freeze? I knew with the pestilence returned, it wouldn't be long before your kind did as well. We are all soldiers now, in the one true war. The one my mother and her spoke of in whispers. Please, allow me to enchant your weapons. Or you can enchant your own here. A black door was opened 1,000 years ago. Perhaps together we can close it.
Always goad the grain, young one. Welcome, young sprout. I go by Whitaker the Woodcrafter. That's because I craft wood.
The eyes of the city.
That's it!
Does this mushroom seem off to you? I swear it's giving me a dirty look.
It's the serum. Here! Over here!
Mrs. Mind and Mr. Spider on a
If you
stone.
may,
Now
for the-
it's inside.
I don't hear. Have you been written from the whispers? No. No, you're really here. A serum in Sacrament? So, the Watcher was right. You came. But... I must introduce myself. I am Elsa, an historian. Tell me, can you feel it? That flickering in the air? I'm convinced this spot is the site of some ancient serum remnant, but it lies just beyond my vision. There are relics of your kind all over Sacra. Another was just discovered in the stonemason shot by the cemetery. You should see it for yourself. Perhaps it's your temple, your library, your tomb.
A true serum? And in Sacrament of all places. I can't imagine what brings you to a sty like Sacrament. In Tyr, we live among the clouds.
In Tyr, everyone knows their place. And when the lowers forget, the uppers are always ready to remind them.
The beast outside our gate is a sign of the blasphemy within our walls.
No, should have never let the Risen take the keep.
You don't live from around here. It's okay.
The rookery lies just across the bridge.
Is it true the Risen have taken the old fortress?
You've arrived! I knew his letters were not in vain. It's an honor to meet you. I've only ever read the ancient texts about your kind. They have come, Master. From across the sea.
The pestilence. It festers. Everything it touches.
Did you not hear? The Serum have arrived.
They won't come. Never answer.
I apologize. He is a brilliant scholar, but it's been so long. God's reach. They're already here.
Governor Ellsworth.
Madrigal Celine, I apologize for the lack of a formal welcome. If you sent word, it must have been lost.
A welcome sight, though, aren't they? About time Phelan sent reinforcements.
My Inquisition is here as an act of mercy, Baron Winnick. There is an unholy presence on this island. I have come on behalf of King Magnus, who sent me...
King Magnus? The boy.
Forgive me. I thought you had heard. Your brother, the king, has passed.
How long?
It will be a week tomorrow. You should return to Phelan, Governor. Your nephew has extended his hand. He invites you to rejoin the family.
Thank you, Madrigal. But Sacra is my home.
Sacra will be in capable hands. My Inquisition have quartered ourselves in Fort Reach, and will remain for as long as it takes to heal this island.
Fort Reach? Sacrament's a bit out of your way then, isn't it?
My outfit encountered a group of raiders as we came ashore on your coast. We sent all of them to rejoin God, save one. I thought she might be of particular interest to you. We could have left her body by the side of the road with the other animals. Consider this an offering of goodwill from the church.
Where was the touch when our people were sick and starving? We're done begging for scraps. We take what we need.
Odessa. Don't.
Leave her. I'm sure the governor can properly discipline his own daughter. At least as well as he governs his city.
My apologies, Madrigal. She does not stand for sacrament.
Damn right I don't.
Guards, take her away.
This way, Risen. I should have never taught you that little move.
You will arrange an escort for my vanguard to Kalen.
Kalen? It will be done. Is there anything else we can do?
You can rejoice, Governor. Your salvation is at hand.
Oh, the Inquisition at our gates, and Serum in our rookery. We've prepared lodgings below. A humble room, to be sure, but safe and warm. I hope you've arrived in time to save our fair island, not only in time to witness its ruin.
walls, decayed and crumbling, just like the old man's mind. It's that apprentice of his, useless scrapper. Couldn't lift anything heavier than a pen. And how can he think with that hat full of wax? I should have a word with Ellsworth. Ugh! Who's that? Oh, a visitor. Of course. I've told the Watcher this tower's not fit for livestock. And yet, there he goes, boarding any stranger that comes along. You'll have to head upstairs. There's no way down for now. A fine staircase should be, too. Would get us to the market in half the time. Most days you'll find me not far from there. In the square, by the war room. Make a Danos. I can repair anything with the right materials. Oh, except laziness. This city can be rebuilt. There was greatness here once. Though it seems I'm the only one who remembers.
Oh, good. You're awake. Please, Sarah, you must see this.
I dream of them. Their limbs twist, but do not break. Their flesh smears like oil, and the hunger in their
Forgive the grotesque display. We pruned some of the poor torn soul you killed at our gates. I left a vial of its blood here on the table, but when I returned, I found it altered. The Watcher, he must have refined it, purified it. An ancient technique. Now you just need to I apologize. It's my nerves. The ichor must flow through your veins. The scrolls say it gives strength to your kind. Go to the Watcher. This skill is it's beyond me. There. Now, if you should encounter any more of the Torn, collect their ichor and bring it here. But be careful, this island crawls with villainy. I suggest you visit the market for supplies before you leave the city.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress.
Requests your presence. The Madrigal requests your presence. You must make your way through the Nameless Pass and seek her audience.
At the Heretic's Gate.
At the pagan door.
This is the will of God. Many lives ago, your kind fought the curse. The Madrigal believes you may be of service again. As God finds meaning even in broken things, so does she.
Go east, toward the sound of steel and flesh.
The sound of deliverance.
Man can't make a living anymore.
On watch. The eyes of the city.
Sarah, a moment. If I might bend your ear, I've a proposition for you. I saw how you dispatched the raiders in the old fortress. You've had a taste. Any interest in the meal? My men spotted the risen warlord, Warrick, in the Orban Glades. He's been a thorn in Ellsworth's side for too long. I sent a contingent after him, but if you were to find yourself heading west, you might join them and do Sacramento's service. We would all sleep better knowing Warrick's below ground.
Sarah! Look, with the tide washed in. I don't think you survived. Seems our fortunes have changed since we last spoke. I'm afraid we might have to postpone our fight. But if I'm spared the gallows, perhaps we can finish what we started. Although judgment might take a while. My father would rather play servant to the Madrigal than speak with me. Could be worse. We could be at the bottom of the sea.
This city's gone to shit.
This island will be healed, one stone at a time. So, you found me. Perhaps you're developing a fondness for this city then. With my hands and your copper, we can make Sacrament bloom again. Anything you come across that looks like it could be restored, tell me. Why, even the vendor stalls can be improved.
The city keeps shrinking.
And for yourself, perhaps you may want a home here one day. You can find vacant houses for sale all over Sacrament. Each one has a sign out front that tells you all you need to know. There was greatness here once. Let us uncover it from beneath the dust. I take it you saw the Madrigal from Faaala arrive. What a magnificent creature she is. It's about time the... Good to be back behind Sacrament's walls. My thanks for clearing the way. From now on, how about I stay at my forge and leave the heroics to you?
Why cut and slice when you can burn and freeze? I felt the aura of your approach. And I saw you coming. Greetings, Warrick.
Always go with the grain, young one.
On alert.
Who's even in charge here? Governor Ellsworth or the Metrical?
Think you got one? Ah, it's just a bit of switch.
Maybe they know.
Are you feeling ill, stranger?
Needs to get me old seat back.
First the tavern, and then me husband. Oh, troublemaker, that's what you are. Like them Dasher, or the governor's daughter. Why can't the lot of you just be civil? One god, one king, simple as that. Oh, my Gordon's a simple man. Knows his way around the kitchen and nowhere else.
Better hear the back.
I told him, go and fetch us a load of clams from the coast, down by the old keep. Simple, aye? Knowing him, he probably got carried out with the tide.
If you make for the gates, be sure you have what you need.
I'll make it quick.
Only some rock.
Fool in his head.
someone approaches.
E é isso, galera. Vamos ficando por aqui. Espero que tenham curtido o segundo episódio de No Rest for the Wicked. Não se esqueçam de deixar aquele like maroto, se inscrever no canal e ativar o sininho para não perder nenhum vídeo novo. Deixem seus comentários também. Adoro saber o que vocês estão achando e quais jogos vocês querem ver por aqui. Muito obrigado por assistir e até o próximo vídeo. Valeu!